Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 Ultimate Team game with the All Seahawks squad. If you guys want to see the squad, check out the last game. We did it with the Seahawks team, and nothing changed to the team, obviously, though the Seahawks did acquire Jimmy Graham recently. So in the next All Seahawks squad game, you guys will see, we'll actually try to get that Jimmy Graham, a 91 Jimmy Graham, BCA virgin, as we get a big hit right there. The Legion of Boom putting some hits on out there early on this game, trying to make my opponent double think before he tries to put any moves on, as Denard Robinson passing the ball and throwing an interception. He tried to get fancy throwing out the Wildcat. But yeah, we're going to try to get that BCA Jimmy Graham soon. My opponent, by the way, early on, I realized he's running the same exact playbook I'm running. Like, just by the way he was calling these plays and the play calls, I could tell he was running the run and gun playbook as we throw it for Marshawn, who gets open, but he gets a big time hit with Kikwi to knock the ball loose and prevent a first down. And then third down and 16, immediate pressure off the edge. I didn't even have time to blink on that one. We ended up punting the ball right there. So yeah, I realized he had the running gun playbook. I mentioned it before, I'm rusty with this running gun playbook, though the more reps I get with it, the better I should be able to get with it. So we'll see how this guy, I want to see how this guy runs the playbook. You know, I want to see if he got any good plays as he runs the ace post play out of it. That's one of the plays I know that works, but since I know it works, I know how to guard it. So we ended up stopping it right there and forcing the punt. I'm trying to get some returns out here, Russell Wilson. We already got that one right there, so I'm satisfied, but also hungry to get one more, man. We got to prove it's not a fluke. It's something that can happen on a daily basis. Something like that. It's third down and 4. We're giving it to beast mode. As you guys saw at the start, this dude has a 96 overall team. I have a 90 overall team with this Seahawks team, though that kind of underestimates some of the weaknesses on this team, mainly offensive line versus his defensive line. Is Russell. I meant to slide there. I ended up taking a big hit. Thankfully, we did not lose the fumble and instead get to live to play another down. Third down and 6, looking for the open man, trying to take off with Russell, but he has a quarterback spy. So we find Marshawn Lynch in the open field, who does not get the first down, but on the next play, Gary Gilliam, the tight end. I think that's the dude that caught the touchdown pass in the NFC Championship game on that fake field goal as we run the ball Marshawn Lynch. But yeah, he has a 96 overall team. But I'm not really, concerned about that. I'm still going to pound the rock with Marshawn Lynch and establish a running game. We're not going to run away from his offense or his defensive line, all right? We're going to go right at it. And especially, like, he's coming out like nickel looks and stuff like that in quarters. We're going to attack that as Russell fumbles the ball again and we recover it again. Thankfully, recovering these fumbles to keep the drive alive, though it's going to end after this play right here because we're going to go for a field goal attempt. That play was just to give me some extra yards for Hauschka because I know Hauschka barely made that 53-yarder in the previous game, so I knew I had to get a few more yards, so we just threw a little slant past the curse as we get flagged with 57 seconds left before halftime. That was annoying because Deshaun broke a tackle that gave up extra yards, then that gave up extra yards, the flag, and then 2 plays later he face catches with Megatron here for a touchdown. So a game that I feel like we played pretty well in. Just like that, we lose the lead straight up, and I'm not really looking forward to playing from behind with this playbook out here as we're running some play action with Russell Wilson looking deep downfield for Chris Matthews, who uses his 6'5" frame to get the ball. Perfect ball placement by Russell Wilson right there. Again, Russell putting it on the point for Marshawn Lynch. Russell Wilson's a little bit inconsistent, but right now he is throwing dots. His first down. Russell Wilson rolling out the pocket. 1 timeout left, and we're going to preserve it by going out of bounds at the 17-yard line. On the next play, Chris Matthews coming up with the catch, skying up and stumbling into the end zone. Big play to actually get in the end zone rather than forcing us to burn up that last timeout. And really quick, we scored 7 points to answer his 7. As you see, he's going to try to go back to Calvin Johnson, but we got double coverage on that, even though he still almost got it. We're trying to do all we can to stop that Calvin catches. 1 second left before half. I'll give up this Chris Johnson stuff. He wants to juke around a little bit, risk fumbling the ball. Fine by me. So we got the lead right back, thankfully. That was a pretty big answer right there. Now we get ball coming out of half. Real quick, the next squad that I'm going to be doing is the all Cowboy squad. That's pretty much, I got my mindset. I'm doing that next. I actually have some of the players. And I had the lineup set up on my head as Marshawn Lynch is trying to take over the second half. Let me know what you guys think about the lineup I have right there. Let me know if there's any players I could potentially add to the all-Cowboy squad that I don't already have right there. Is Marshawn Lynch gashing the defense. 8 rushes for 84 yards. Unfortunately, Turbin comes in the game in second down. Not able to get much there. And then third down and 12. Looking for Gary Gilliam in the corner. But Kuechly makes a glitchy play right there to almost come up with the pick. I thought that was a nice touchdown right there. Make it a 7-17 game. Instead, we have to settle for the field goal to keep it a one-possession game. I was like, oh, man, really, Kuechly? My dude already has a nice squad. Don't give him breaks like that as he's throwing a slant pass there out of the screen pass. That's something that you guys know I do. And he does, too, as he almost throws a pick to Bruce Irvin right there. Instead of big 3rd down and 2. Pressure immediately in his face, forcing the errant pass right there from Aaron Rodgers. And 4th down and 2, he goes for it and gets it. I was hoping Bruce would make a play right there. He couldn't, and it ends up being a 1st down for him. Good play called there as he throws it deep, testing Richard Sherman, who's able to swat the ball loose from Calvin Johnson, who looked like he had positioning there at 2nd down. Again, he's just taking errant deep passes right now, and thankfully, the Legion of Boom hasn't locked up. That time it was Thomas and Maxwell. Now a big 3rd down and 10. He's not going to get the 1st down. So again, 2nd time in this drive, he's going to go for it on 4th down, calling hurry up here and running the draw play with Chris Johnson. I did not account for the draw. So good play by him to get the 1st down. This drive continues to stay alive, and he's, living on a couple of lives here as Aaron Rodgers takes a hit right now. I feel like we should be getting a stop eventually, and this play killed me right here. I was all over that. I couldn't get an animation with Earl Thomas, and again, the drive stays alive. He's in field goal range right now, but in the 4th quarter, you're thinking about touchdown, especially when you hear that epic music come on. As 2nd down and 8 comes up, he's just got 2 post routes coming up, but then Antonio Brown takes off. Antonio Brown's in because Aaron Rodgers is hurt, and even though we're rushing 5 people, no one can even sniff Antonio Brown. And with this dead pass rush, we are stuck at the goal line right now trying to come up with a big stand. 3rd down and 3 minutes left in the game, and he squeezes one in for a touchdown to take the lead right there. It's a 1-point lead, a very fragile lead. And speaking of fragile, Byron Maxwell was very fragile right there. We took on like 6 people right there. Where are my blockers? I just killed that dude, and thankfully we got the ball back. Now we got to go on a game-winning drive, and I am going to rely on Beast Mode. Who else but Beast Mode to carry the Seahawks like he's done for years? And look at Marshawn Lynch. He dives to the ground, and Lynch is bursting into field goal range, trying to score a touchdown right there as the 2-minute warning already hits. He is not calling his timeout yet. Again, we go out the backfield to Marshawn Lynch. Look at him trying to fight for extra yards all the way to the 9-yard line. 1 first down essentially should end the game right now as Marshawn's going to try to get it, but we don't get the block we need, and Marshawn gets hurt, and we lose a timeout. Big for him to try to stop the clock with a minute left. The 3rd down here. Oh, we had the 1st down, but he gets the suction tackle, and now he has a minute left after we take the go-ahead field goal here. Rather than going for it on 4th down, we're just going to take our short points and rely on the Legion of Boom to win us this game as he's catching the edge with Deshaun Jackson, and he has an extra timeout since Marshawn did get hurt. He's running a screen pass again, but he hits the slant route, hitting the spin move and getting stumbling all the way to the 45-yard line, but he only has 1 timeout. That clock tick-tock, tick-tock. 30 seconds left. He needs about 20 more yards to get in the field goal range, and that's not going to help much there, and he actually uses his last timeout. So now we want to keep everything in bounds, including this screen pass that gets bottled up. Bruce Irvin blows it up with 20 seconds left. He's calling hurry up here. 3rd down 8. He needs a 1st down. And then he needs to get in the field goal range somehow. He needs to do all that as the clock continues to run. 13 seconds left. Aaron Rodgers looking to go deep, but then he takes off. He takes off, gets hit, hangs on at the 41-yard line. Can he get another play off? 5 seconds left. Everybody's scrambling to the line. Is he going to get it off? Yes, he does. Rodgers gets it off, and he's going to Calvin Johnson for the win, and Calvin catches it, but is stopped short, and we win the game. Man, I don't know why that game, I feel like we should have never been in that position. Somehow we were, and somehow, we were 20 yards away from losing that game, man. Oh, man. Leave a like in the video if you enjoyed that one. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team games, and I'll catch you guys next time, man.